180. Faith 180. Take your faith and you turn it around. That's a Faith 180. Yeah.
I love the evolution of the jingle. I love how you added a guitar, or a guitar this time.
It's a guitar.
A guitar. So yeah, we're just... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say wee wee.
Wee wee mon ami. No, yeah. Jordan's just like, hey, jump on and let's just have a laugh. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to have a laugh, Jordan.
I am working on figuring out keys for next Sunday's worship set.
And I just finished editing the new episode that's going up on Friday.
So that's why I have a guitar, and we're going to play a new song on Sunday called I Trust in God, or Trust in God. But yeah, Elevation Worship is a really good song.
Sweet. Sweet. So we're here. This is the 29th of October. This is 2 days removed from our first ever event, Jordan. What do you think? How do you think it went?
Give me a second. Let me put my guitar down.
He is putting his guitar down. It is down. I heard it ka-thunk.
Okay. Okay, what was the question?
How do you think our first ever event went? We showed the blind here in town, and we had like over 150 people turn out for it.
So what? I'll give you the same answer I gave everybody today. Once it went, and I thought it went well.
Can we back up here for a second here? So, just for context, you were there. What was it? Wednesday or Thursday for like 5 hours?
Thursday, I arrived at. Anyway, yeah, I arrived at probably 2, left at 5, and then came back at 7, and stayed until 9:30. So
yeah, so 5 or 6 hours,
5.5 hours.
And then hold on, but before you elaborate on that, I met up. You were there Friday morning for a bit, and
Correct.
I met up with you. Friday at noon, and we did some running around, got some final last things done. But the thing is we had that movie playing all day on the projector, testing it, making sure everything's going good. We're pumped for it. We had a gathering with our volunteers in the kitchen. We prayed over it, and literally as soon as we opened the doors to let everybody in, everything crashed.
Havoc was unleashed.
It was, yeah. So I'm out in the lobby, greeting people, telling people, hey, welcome, trying to put on a happy face. But there was a couple people, they're like, yeah, you're stressed. I can tell by your face. And then I went up to you in the booth, and you at one point in time were like standing in the corner, like cuddled in there as tight as you could be. And you're just like, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? I don't know. And the program we were using decided to crap out, say, oh, your free trial is over. And it's like, well, let us pay for it. And there wasn't even a link to pay for it. And then, yeah, so lots of texts and phone calls to the Faith Content Network. And then Cody came in clutch at the end for us.
Yeah, that was, let me say that 90 minutes felt like 10 hours.
But it also felt like it was going super quick too, because I'm like, we got an hour. We got an hour to figure this out. And then I looked at my watch. It's like, we have 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's weird because it felt extremely long, but extremely short. Because my head was in one spot, and that was how do we get a movie on the screen? First problem was the projector. When the system crashed, decided not to talk to the system anymore.
Mm-hmm. The two projectors stopped overlaying, and they were inverting colors, and yeah.
So luckily, Pastor Brett L. was able to talk me through over the phone. He was with Pastor AJ. They were driving back from somewhere, and yeah, we got it back on the screen, the projector. It looked normal. And it was projecting. So we knew from there, basically, we weren't going to get the software we needed, or, the amount of times we tried to delete it and reinstall it, it just kept remembering. So I knew pretty early on that the solution was going to be a link we could download and just put into the software that talks to the projectors. And, by the grace of God, only 30 minutes delayed, we got what we needed from Faith Content Network. Now, I don't know if Cody was on his dinner break. That's probably the most likely situation. He was gone for about a half an hour. And they probably do get breaks. They're probably paid hourly. He's probably not just sitting there on a Friday night not taking his break. So,
but it was just funny how, he's like, yeah, he did us a solid. And I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that you bonded with him over hockey.
That is true. Yeah. He said one of his parents was from Alberta or something like that. And I asked if he was a Cardinals fan, or Arizona. What's the football team?
I don't know. I don't sport ball.
Is it the Cardinals? No, I got to look it up.
I don't sport ball. I don't any sport except for professional wrestling. I'm still a diehard WWE fan.
I think it's the Cardinals. Yeah. That's the football team. And he was like, no, but while he's like, yeah, I watch the Cards. He's like, but I'm a hockey guy. And I was like, oh, sweet. And I played hockey with Max Domi in high school, which is Ty Domi's son. And Ty Domi played, I think, a season or two in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, nice.
And so he was like, oh, man, that's really cool. And I'm like, yeah, but could you just send me the movie link? You can call me tomorrow. We can talk about hockey. I've got 150 people that want to watch a movie. And then he's like, oh, yeah, well, okay, no problem. And he said something like, anyway, I think he just bypassed a few of the rules and sent us the movie. But we will be deleting that, Cody, if you're listening.
Yeah, of course. 100%. It's already being deleted. It's deleted off of the computer that we streamed it from. And everyone seemed really understanding, which is good. Like, there was a couple people.
Oh, that's
when we had to tell them.
We didn't even mention the fact that once it was working, every 25 minutes it tried to go to sleep, and we had to adjust it. So at one point, I told Reg to go and just preemptively do it so it wouldn't go to sleep. So he went and did it, which caused it to go white screen for 2 or 3 minutes. And of course, it still decided to go to sleep. And then today, the whole morning, no issue. Didn't decide to do one thing.
Funny.
We had I ran the words today, and it didn't act up once. In fact, it was performing phenomenally well.
It's kind of funny how that works, though, because it's just wild. I mean, we kind of said after the fact it was the devil at play trying to stop this from happening and have the message go out. But man, I can tell you, sitting in that room, looking around and seeing the people who were invested in that movie, I saw tears. I heard people amening. I saw nods. It was powerful. And talking to the people after the fact, and yeah, it was a great night. I consider it a success despite the technical issues, but
yeah. It was really positive to see people from other denominations.
That's what I was about to say too. There was a lot of faces I didn't recognize.
Yep. it was a very diverse group of we
Yep.
have a lot of French Catholics down here, Baptists, and it was just people from every different background. So that was very interesting.
It was interesting. And yeah, and like I said, people were super understanding, which made it that much easier too. Like there was no one who seemed upset about the delay, no one who really seemed too upset about the technical issues. Everyone just seemed to have a good time for the most part.
Yeah. And I think we got to plan something for the next quarter. I'm thinking like super
100%.
like a Mario Kart and a Super Smash Brothers tournament event night. like a 90s gaming tournament event style night thing.
I made the joke that if you want the most powerful movie about what the power of Christ can do, we just need to show The Exorcist.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen, no. But another exciting thing that you and I were talking about today, it hasn't even been posted yet, but do you know what? I'm going to talk about it. We have 2 hats to give away, Jordan.
That is correct. I am actually staring at one right now.
Yeah. So
hold on. I'm gonna put it on
your
my
guys'
head.
help. Okay, but no one's going to see it. I mean, I will, and it's pretty good. Look at that hat. Look at it.
Would you
look
matches
at your shirt. So we are continuing to grow.
I'm repping
consistently.
The merch,
Tom. Yeah, this podcast is continuing to grow, and yeah, it's wild to me how people are still watching it, listening to it, finding it, but we need your help to make it grow faster. And we decided that when we hit 300 Facebook followers, we're going to give these hats away randomly. So we need you to share our posts on Facebook, share our podcast on Facebook and tell people to come to the page. It's a battle of algorithms, and you need
the
more
battle of
algorithms, people interacting.
Fighting in the algorithm corner, Johnny Algorithms.
You need to interact and click like and share and comment and all that, and that's what really pushes you up the algorithm.
Johnny
this
Algorithms.
And Gary
Gustav Olofsson.
There it is. So yeah, when we hit 300 Facebook followers, we're going to randomly pick 2 of our Facebook followers and give away a couple hats.
Cool, man. Well, good chat. I'm going to figure out some keys for Sunday so we don't sound like a broken record. And awesome. I'm going to probably watch this football game.
I'm gonna hang some laundry and go to bed.
Unfortunately, I have a dental procedure in the morning, so
what time's that at?
8.
I'm gonna text you before it and be like, Jordan, I'm praying for your mouth.
Well, that's nice. I hate the dentist. I don't hate people. I just hate the concept, the idea.
Can you show me what tooth it is that is being proceeded on?
Because it's way in the back.
Why? Mine too. I have like this. Can you see the hole?
I don't want to see it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, good chat, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get my guitar.
Are you gonna do? Yeah, get your guitar and do another variant of the jingle. But make up new words and incorporate our names. It's like, whose line is it anyway?
I'm thinking... I had to put my armrest up. I'm thinking like a Jack Johnson. It's Tom and Jordy. They got a podcast. It's Faith 180.
That's us.
Let's hope that we last.
I hope so.
Faith180.ca. That might be our best content yet.